We've travelled further than usual, Mr. Springston. I think perhaps we should go back.
20 more minutes, Professor, just 20 more minutes. Let's try down here. Mr. Springston, I don't wish to crush your hopes with my personal opinions, but I hope you won't mind if I give them to you. It's been 5 days now since we've been touring this pyramid, and not one day have we ever found any Abanzian artifacts of some sorts.
Their civilization definitely existed, I won't argue about that. But there isn't really any artifacts here of archaeological importance.
Well, we have a contract with the museum, Professor, and we're not going to let them down. If there is stuff here, we'll find it. We're just not looking in the right places. Look, 5 days, Mr. Springston. 5 days. 5 days of 20. Don't worry about it. No. Let's see now. Ah, here we go. We might be making a productive start now.
Can you see it? See what, sir? Well, over here, man, over here. It's faint, but it does seem to be some sort of archway. You know, I'm pretty sure we could be able to uncover it.
Radio base camp, Professor. Tell Nick to bring the cutting equipment.
Yes, Mr. Springston.
Jim. Oh, Jim. Jim, I'm so glad I found you. You were not going to guess what I found.
Ah, look what I found, Helen. A doorway. Well, it's faint because it's blocked under this carving of ice, but I'm pretty sure with the cutting equipment we should be able to pick through it somehow. No, you've got to come and see what I found. You found some fossils? It's much better than any old fossils. Come and have a look. I don't believe it.
What is that?
It doesn't seem to be of any Abanzian culture, I checked. But what is it? How did it get here? This must be studied, Helen. Studied thoroughly and carefully. Well, we've arrived. Well, one thing's for sure. We're not at Southend. No. It's the planet Abanza. What's so special about that? Nothing. It's a bleak desert world. Oh, how charming. It's not the outside that's important, Kerry. It's what's under it. Or underneath, yes. There's an ice palace underneath there. You see, Kerry, in the old times, it is said that it was too hot for the Abanzians to live on the surface. Therefore, they managed to incorporate an underground station made out of ice. And it was the ice chasms that supported the planet. Yes. But all the Abanzians are gone now. They're extinct.
So what were they like, these Abanzians? Oh, very pleasant company.
They had their customs, their festivals. They were a very pleasant type. You would have liked them, Kerry. For centuries they lived in peace, no conflict. Everyone was seen on equal terms. So what happened? Well, as they say, Kerry, nothing lasts forever. So what are we here for? What are we going to do? Well, I've been meaning to return to Abanzia for a while. You see, Kerry, I have some unfinished business. Unfinished business? With what? The lost treasures of Abanza. Treasure? Yes, Kerry, treasure. The items that the Abanzians collect from other planets. They stored it underground where no one would find it. It was their... well... it was one of their customs to steal from other planets. What kind of treasure? Jewel? Gold? Silver? Anything of artificial value that they could get their hands on. So what happened? Many archaeological groups and explorers from Earth have heard about the treasure and have travelled to Abanza to try and claim it for themselves. And you have to try and stop them. Yes, I mean we have an advantage. What? I know where the treasure is. How do you know? Because I was the one that hid it in the first place. Now come on. The sooner we get this sorted out, the sooner we get to go to Stoke-on-Trent. South End, Doctor. Yes, you're right, South End. I stand corrected. Come on.
So, Doctor, when do we start treasure hunting?
Well, I have a device somewhere which could lead us to the treasure. Hold on a second. Now, it's been a while since I last visited Abanza, so this might be a little bit tricky to coordinate. Hopefully it should put us in the right direction of the treasure straight away. If we get lost, we can always retrace our steps.
Yes, but Doctor, supposing if we run into any trouble?
Oh, don't worry, Kerry. If there's anyone else here, it'll be explorers. Come on. Let's try that way. It's your shift.
It's yours. Yours! I did mine last night. Are you sure? You think I'd ever forget? Can't I just have 5 minutes more rest? No. Alright.
Doesn't it seem a little irritating? What does? That we've been in nearly 6 days now and we haven't found anything yet. Things take time. You knew that when you became an archaeologist. I just would have thought after all this time we would have achieved something. Reports are coming in that Jim's found something. What? Well, he's not sure. Nick's come down there to help him. And not just that. Helen's found something too. A fossil? No, much better than that. A statue. A statue of what? Well, we're not sure. But it doesn't look Abanzian. Look it up on the computer. Hey. You're right. But what could that be?
You sort it out. I'm on my break.
You see? I was right! Wow, Jim, you weren't joking. It is a doorway. But a doorway to what? And how do you open it?
Don't know. Don't know. Why have we stopped? The signal's cut out. What, already? I thought you said you knew where it was. I did. Then why is the signal cut out?
Oh, I don't know. Seems as if we'll just have to go on from here. Where do you reckon we start? Well, we were facing right when we came down here, correct? Yes. Well, the logical thing is that we look where we were facing before we start turning at all, so I suggest we go right. It was so simple, you should have just said let's turn right. Kerry, yes? Let's just go. We have no time to lose. Ah, hello there.
Who are you? How did you get here?
We are friends. How did you know we were here? This is a secret archaeological project. You shouldn't be here. What are your names? He's the Doctor, I'm Kerry. A doctor? Like myself? Well, I'm a doctor of many things, but I have had experience in archaeology. You still haven't answered my question. How did you get here? Hold on, leave it out, Nick. I think we can give our guests plenty of opportunity to explain themselves back at base camp. I think it's best if you come back with us. I don't think that would be very wise. You see, we're on a very important mission. Save it, Doc. You can explain back at base camp.
How very interesting.
Where did you come from, fella? Hey? Where did you come from? Nice going, Doctor. Sorry. Still, not to worry. They seem reasonably good people. All we need to do is explain ourselves and they'll let us get on. I don't think they'll be very civil when they realise that we're locating the Abanzian treasure as well. And what are you doing? This is no time for a nap. I'm not taking a nap, I'm having a lie down. You should probably get one as well. But Doctor, there's nothing we can do about it until the afternoon, Kerry. So just get some rest.
I wonder where it is you come from.
Of course. Stone doesn't talk, does it? Oh, but it can, my dear. It can. Who said that? I did, of course. You just spoke to me. Yes. Who are you? Okay, you got me. Very funny. Okay, I got the joke. Whose idea was this? Is it Jim?
Is it? Jim, is this you?
I have succeeded. Contact has been made.
Who are you?
I am the master, and you will obey me.